right, guys, so check it out. Welcome back, Stupid Fast Nation. Thanks for dropping by for this week's video. Sorry I missed you guys in last week's video. I've been very busy the last few weeks, getting ready for race season coming up, trying to get the race truck going, trying to get the 350Z going. I want to start working on some of the more insane projects that I've been talking to you guys about for a few weeks now. And so I've got to get a couple things around the shop finished up. One of those is this it's 0405 Honda trx450r. I got this thing on a marketplace deal through a buddy of mine. I had a 1991 Mitsubishi Eclipse all-wheel drive turbo 5-speed car. You know, I roughly had like $6,500 into that car. So I got some cash, I got this quad that I gotta put together, and we gotta make this thing a ripper, guys. So sit back and let's get this thing going.
Some get hooked the day they're born. Some fall into it as time moves on. Some are defenseless when Cupid strikes. But I've been heartless ever since I opened my eyes. I'm gonna run.
Alright guys, let's get this cherry in the rough cleaned off and ready to do some heart surgery on her. Then we can make sure the heart has the right inner workings to hopefully make this thing live again.
Some are weary and some are lost. Some keep their spirits up at any cost. Some pay the price and some only talk.
Let's take a good quick look at this motor and make sure she's going to breathe some life into this chassis again. I'm gonna start by checking the valve clearances. These Honda 450Rs have a much different cam design than most other comparable race machines, with a singular camshaft that Honda named the Unicam. It's one single camshaft with bucket and shim style adjusters for the intake valves, and then a rocker arm with a tappet adjuster for the exhaust valves. Checking the clearance is fairly simple. Intake clearance should be around 5 to 7 thousandths and 10 to 12 thousandths for the exhaust. Nothing crazy here, guys, just using a feeler gauge, and honestly we are pretty lucky because both of them are within spec. Also, the compression feels very good when rolling it over by hand, so we are going to take a chance and place this sucker in the frame and see what happens. What could possibly go wrong, right? Alright guys, so the first thing we have to get started with is installing the engine into this bad boy. This is an 0405, correct me if I'm wrong, Honda trx450r. I didn't look for the VIN tag. I did quickly look for the VIN tag, but I couldn't find it. So I think they're supposed to have a sticker up on the front or something, but I only looked for like 2 seconds. So I just know the kickstart models are like one of the most popular ones, and I'm pretty sure it's an 05, but you know, this should be a little bit more of a simpler build, hopefully, you know, famous last words, but everything looks to be here. I combed through all of the parts, and the only thing that I don't have here today that I want to change is the grips on the handlebars. They're looking pretty dang gnarly. So with that being said, this thing has a ton of upgrades. It has the Fox Evol front shocks, Hauser extended front A-arms, has beadlock wheels in the rear, extended axle in the rear. The only thing that I can't get over on this, and I'm like killing myself wanting to change how it looks, is it has pink Nerf bars with the white plastics, which looks okay in my opinion, but the green swing arm in the back, man, I can't understand why we would do pink, green, and white. I don't know why. I'm not trying to rag on my buddy Garrett, but with that being said, I am debating on whether I want to tear that apart and repowder coat it or something, because it just takes away from the overall look of the ATV. And to me, the look is one of the most important things. Obviously mechanics is up there too, but the look for me personally has to be, you know, pretty nice. So like a color matching, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, with that being said, I don't know if it has a cam in it. I didn't even look at the cam, but I did check the valve clearances. Compression's good. Garrett told me the motor was running great. He took it out to put a high performance motor in and got jerked around on the high performance motor. So he wound up not purchasing that. and then just never putting this motor back in to run it. So valve clearances are good. One valve is a little open on the spec. It's on the upper end of the spec, which is fine. It should still run great. Shouldn't make any crazy noises or anything like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this motor in. We'll start getting this thing running and ripping, guys. Let the fun begin. Time to put my wrestling / Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills to use here by not letting this engine get the upper hand. Sometimes engines can be extremely difficult to put into a frame when it's completely put together. A time like this, I like to practice trying to finesse this into place without scratching anything. Notice the keyword here is trying. I'm trying, but not actually succeeding, but without failure, success literally cannot exist. Right? Ah, the sweet sound of success when you smack the hammer off of stuff. Wait a minute, that's usually the angry sound I make. Well, in this case, it's in the reverse, and it's like a trumpet sounding from the gearhead gods from above, because after all of that struggling, the engine is in place. Time to finish mounting it.
Get this party started. I got the music playing loud. How you like my outfit? I have to say I'm kinda proud. I got my dancing shoes on, and I'm feeling dangerous. Let's get this party started. Yeah, we gon' be adventurous. We went to the club like we always do. This girl caught my eye, said, how do you do? She said, I am not interested, thank you. Then she left the room. Bartender, I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. I'll take the usual. I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. Another usual.
Now that we have the engine fully mounted, we can move on to wiring this beastly in. Pretty straightforward for these earlier models, just 3 plugs off the stator cover and a couple more from the carburetor and you're good to go.
We got our windows down, driving down the 405, sing along to the radio. We're gonna make it someday, nothing's gonna get in our way. We will be the biggest band in town. Round and round the world we'll go, putting on the greatest show. So make sure that you don't miss out, just be there. We're taking our shot, bring what you got. We're going all the way to the top. We will hear the sound of 1 million people screaming our names when we're backstage. We'll play loud, surfing the crowd. Everybody's jumping around. Yeah, that's the place where I wanna be. Going on stage, headline on a Saturday night. Saturday night. I'm gonna quit my job. Never wanna have no bars. I just wanna play my rock and roll like they do on the radio. Tommy's got brand new drums, and I still have my old guitar. And John said this next song's gonna be real good, if you know what I mean. Round and round the world.
With the engine and exhaust complete, we can now move on to the air and fuel side of things. No matter if a machine looks showroom ready or clapped out and unsteady, I always take time to go through the carburetor because in most cases it's becoming almost a lost art to tune the carburetors correctly and make sure they're free from debris and operating correctly, especially with all the marketplace ads I see on Facebook saying needs a carb clean or the carburetor needs played with. So I just like to spend some time here making sure the rider can be worry free, whether it's myself or the next owner. When I took the main jet out, I was shocked because this didn't look anything close to a 180 or even a 200 keen sized jet. It looked like maybe a 300 in comparison to the 200 shown here. This is way too large and is definitely overfueling the crap out of this engine. I downsized it to a 175 main jet. The Pilot was a 52, which I think is a little too large still, but these 450s tend to be lean from the factory and also run a little hot at idle. So going a touch larger on the Pilot is fine as long as it idles well and doesn't stumble or cut out. 4-strokes are a little more forgiving in the overfueling department when compared to 2-strokes. We'll see what happens and adjust from there.
Walking home late at night, maybe 2:30. A little drunk, but I'm alright, 'cause I've been hanging with you, and it feels like love. Tell me if I'm wrong, 'cause it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. Yeah. I think about you and I want you here with me. Am I out of my mind, or is this how it should be? You made me sing about love, so just tell me if I'm wrong, but it feels like love. Yeah, it feels like love. Yeah. Don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this true. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. for you now. A little crazy for you now, baby. I'm a little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now. A little crazy for you now, baby. I don't know what you do, but you make me feel fine. And you can't deny we are not just killing time. You should let me know if you want this too. Baby, you just make me feel crazy. A little crazy for you. I feel crazy. A little crazy for you, baby. Yeah, yeah. A little crazy for you now. Yeah, crazy for you.
Alright guys, and in good fashion, just like always, I put the tank on, just set it on there, put some gas in it. We're gonna see if this bad boy will fire up. Alright. Just gotta let her warm up, but yeah, that's the running ass trx450 right there. All right, we'll get the rest of the stuff bolted on, and we gotta actually finish up a couple things. Let me calm down from the excitement. We gotta finish up a couple things. Then we can take this out in the yard for a little rippy poo. Awesome. Now that we have a runner, we can focus on finishing up all of the other little things like getting some back brakes since the caliper was taken off and rebuilt, and also installing the plastics. I went through all of the brake stuff. The caliper and the pads are here, but the bracket that holds the caliper to the slider is unfortunately missing. I could have lost it during the move, or it was missing already. Nonetheless, I have a whole nother assembly on order for 43 bucks, and for now we will maybe just have to take it easy on the wheelies. Yeah, right. They don't call me Stupid Fast John because I take it easy, that's for sure. Full send ahead!
I'm a slave to every vice, taking all the bad advice. Dirt sticking all over my shoes. I need to get on the blues. Always a step behind, just like I'm going blind. Ever after on the loose, I will never get to choose. Nowhere else to go, nothing more to show. I never thought it'd come to this.
All right, guys, let's take this thing for a ripper. There we go. Don't do that. You don't want that. Ooh, kickback. She's high revving like that. I didn't do anything. I swear to you. Oh, it's sticking. That, the slide in there is sticking. I know that's what it is. Warm up for a second and not touch the throttle. These grips suck, man. They need to get changed out ASAP. Take that carburetor apart and clean that slide again. We'll let that warm up for a quick second. She looked pretty aggressive sitting there like that. Got the wheels cocked a little bit. She looked kind of like a race quad. I dig it. What y'all think? Drop me a comment below. Oh, we can still get our first ride in. Are so sticky, I guess I don't have to worry about holding on. Oh, and it handles so nice with the shocks. Oh my god. Woo! Quick, man. There we go. Alright, let's do a couple hole shots, see how she pulls out. This quad was specifically set up for this type of riding, so. Oh my god! That's for sure. Barely touching the throttle and she's just pulling right up. Damn, that was high up.
Unfortunately, the caliper was missing the piece that holds it on, so the wheelie's so easy. Trying to behave or actually trying to race. Yeah, baby, let's go. Oh shit. Runs good though. Really happy with how this one runs. Oh yeah, man. Certified ripping machine. Certified ripper. Oh yeah, she handles really good too. Woo, I gotta be careful. Almost smashed my mower on that one. I mean, this is third gear, watch. And it'll come right, that was power, that was no clutch. Tell me, what do you think? I like this one. I actually think this might beat my YFZ 450 in a race. This thing really pulls hard. Let's see the fan going there. Good. Well, we know the fan works. All right, let's get her back in the shop. Whew! You gotta drop me a comment below. Let me know what you think. Really digging this one. I might hang on to this for a hot second. We'll see. We'll see. My luck. I'll be like, nah. 5 seconds later and post it on Marketplace for sale anyway. So let's get it in the shop.
So what do you guys think of this thing? Certified ripper or no? I was really shocked by the power. I definitely did not think a trx450r would be able to yank the wheels in every gear like that. I do think, I remember Garrett telling me this had a webcam or something in it. Garrett, feel free to comment below. If you comment, I'll pin your comment. But yeah, guys, really stoked with how this one came out. This thing is an absolute animal. Very comparable to the YFZ. Maybe we'll do some lineups with them. I'd love to see which one would do better. My YFZ really doesn't have any mods other than a pipe and some jetting. It's stock cam. It doesn't even have the dirt bike cam modification where you turn the exhaust cam back. And so I think it would be really cool to see the difference. Now that one will wheelie on demand, but not like this one. This one's just incredibly aggressive when you're, you know, giving her the beans per se. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the content. Next week, I'm gonna be coming at you guys with the top 5 modifications for the trx450r. I've got a few tips and tricks up my sleeve for these things, and I'm hoping to give you guys some cost-effective solutions to get these things ripping. And with that being said, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for some of the sick creations coming, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.